Hello, Music Multiverse listeners. Welcome back to Beyond Your Radio, and this is Keep It Dark. Gerardo Arion or Arias. Who? Well, which one? One and not so the same. The one and the same of instrumental doom. But we're talking about a two-headed beast here. Two hands, two bands, and even a third, fourth, and an unknown fifth, maybe. But for purposes, let's just say and stay on the dark track of what we know and what we've heard. This journey started for me in the doom and slight stonerism of Segvera of Bristol, England. A trio consisting of Aaron Scruggs on bass, Matt Nacho on drums, and Gerardo Arias, guitars and samples. And away we go. With a heavy doom, with a psychedelic riff and groove to satisfy the dark soul of lovers of instrumental gloom. That has much tremendous intensity that's ever pending and unique to the way it will satisfy the hard rock soul within. And if it's almost a trap. Yes, that's right. It's almost a trap. You're thinking, Mark, it's not that dark. But this, Gerardo, at the helm is playing you. Is he Arion or Arias? Fractal, the debut album, does exactly what it's supposed to do and was intended and moving forward from their Creations EP in the same year. Send you the signal of heavy rock psychedelia, but out comes the doom and interstellar haunting gloom within the interesting spaces, ending in calmness you feel that's kind of very uncertain. That's right. And if there's no way that it could be over, because that's how it ends, in this trailing off. It's sort of like without any evidence of such things that just happen, or even the ripple of what might be coming, although you kind of feel that this is far from over. In a year of a pandemic, they hunkered kind of down, let the music swell, and built a stormy beast of a rock record. Stoner and doom instrumental compositions that truly invigorated the dark edges of the soul. And that enters the album The Sixth Glare, which in 2020 puts to unrest the endings of Fractal in 2017 and drives more sound and guitar fracas into a doom and stoner instrumentation that you knew was coming, even though you couldn't hear it or you couldn't even see it. But Gerardo has other incarnations. I'm certain he is not from Bristol, too. In fact, he seems to have his other head and beast in the land of desert, Mexico. But while the desert of stoner is slightly lingering, this other incarnation is reaching into deep, dark, and even darker space, black science fiction. Now, but while it's kind of flipping on more samples, there's loops and pending deep space bleak outlooks and kind of a vastness into a timber of doom that even seems to crush the alchemy of everything that was Segvera almost to a breaking point, you would think, as well as they kind of give in to let it enter their space capsule on one occasion. And that one occasion is called The Good Earth is Dying, which is actually a quote from Isaac Asimov in 1977. The exploration of this band, called Vinum Sabbati, translating to Sabbath wine, is light years from Black Sabbath in the dark vastness of space, but it's layered in dark deeds, obviously from its life's blood. Which brings it to another alluring quality that elevates the concept of why you would be drawn into such a vacuum. Why this kind of music? Well, I'm fairly certain you'd completely grasp the alluring features of the dark side of the instrumental. While this is no ugly depiction, there are no death devil growlings or gargolian chants. The groove ethnics you expect when you enter the void, a void of darker sounds, enriched with riff, there's subtle loop and hook. And then there's this psychedelic trip waiting for your ears in the vastness of sound, a sound ready to thrust you kind of lightheaded or light years into a realm of heavy guitar fuzz, an exploration that feels heavy, and its sounds of demented sonic chant and pours into droning intensity until it breaks you. But don't you want to be lost or broken? Don't you want to feel the hold of the dark side and see if you can break free from it? You want to take it in, all that sound, and try to survive, get an unnerving high from it, maybe, even though you cannot be sure, not for 1 second, that you won't be swallowed by it completely and be forever sunk in the epic eternity of it. It sounds like eternity's train, kind of. Segvera. Or with Vinum Sabbati, it sounds like the darkness and the eternal spacecraft. Gerardo is multi-headed snake monster, or the guitarist of multiple bands. Either way, he's trying to sonically take you into the dark side of something. Space, science fiction, or the world outside your window. You know, that COVID window that might have been the menace of sound he can no longer shake. But he can certainly bend it to a doomy place where you can meet and you can take a chance on that kind of darknesses. Let us make our hard but necessary decisions. Let us do it quickly. Let us do it now. Thank you for taking this dark journey of sound with me. I know it might not be easy, but maybe there's something for your ear in the darkness. I'll see you next time for an unbelievable double soundtrack from maybe an unlikely source from the dark side of music. We're on the web at beyondyourradio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, of course. Articles, videos, podcasts coming very, very soon. It's all about albums, bands, artists, anything we can get our hands on. Go Beyond Your Radio with us, a real music appreciation channel. Thank you for watching, and happy listening.